Alright, hello, this is the new Skeld route. I don't know the airship route. Sportsball knows the airship route. I don't know the airship route, so I'll have it be up to him for making that. This is just going over the full basics of the route. Nothing really in depth, I don't think. So I should have selected all these tasks beforehand. Okay, this will be going in depth as to some reasons as to why we do some things instead of others and things like that. Did I never? No. And things like that. So first off, best wires is storage admin, because doing electrical storage admin, you can't see the wires because like in electrical, I mean, I guess unless you do, yeah, you can't see the wires because you're gonna be doing a double download while you're coming up to storage wires. So you won't be able to see the full wires, and it's just more difficult to do. You can do wires while download is happening and while your screen is covered, but it's just generally more difficult and generally less preferred. You immediately go down instead of going to medbay first. This is because when you get to medbay later on in the route, you'll have a you'll have fuel tasks open, so you won't be able to see any of these vials, and you won't know which ones to press. So instead, we just start it later on in the route and then finish it at the very end. You go down immediately down to storage. This part hasn't changed. You do wires. You go down. Now, here's where the major part. Now you get a 5 stack of fuel here. You walk to electrical. You use... Okay. There are 4 diverts, I believe, that we have to use. Sorry, there are 3 diverts that we have to fully complete now. There is the weapons divert, there is the security divert, and there's the upper engine divert. Is that weapons? I can't tell. I think it is. We usually have these this already preset, so that way that you don't have to worry about like order, and everything's already set up for you, so that way that or that might just not be the case if you're not using, if you're doing this single map and you're using the mod to do everything, because that one goes from left to right. I did make a small... I did change the mod, which I will put in the new mod file in the description, or at least the link to it. I did change it so that way that it has the proper setup for the first 3 maps. Then so once you do this, the 3 double diverts, you do you do this double download in electrical, and then you finish fueling. This should be the last fuel task in your stack. You finish fueling this, you open this, what is this called? I forget what this is called. Whatever. You open this, and then you finish fueling. What this does is this still regains you control because you've completed the fuel task. You finish this while you're going up into reactor. You do reactor normally. normally, if there's wires here, you do these wires now. Then you get over here. Generally, we do the align engines first before we get the stack. I believe you can do it after, but it's just more difficult, so do it first. Get a 5 stack here as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. You don't have to do this divert because we did double divert in electrical and we already completed it. You come down here. Now, here's where you have to multitask the medbay scan. This will start once you stop moving. Don't open it again. If you open the medbay scan task again, it breaks it, and it breaks it, and it stops doing the scan. So don't open it twice. Then you start the inspect samples. While this is while the medbay scan is happening, you come up here. If there's wires here, you do these wires. You come up here. You do double download here, and then you get double trash. This is difficult to actually do. If you don't get both both trashes open, that's fine. You can just that's fine. At the end of the route, I'll explain what happens if you don't get both trashes open. Be sure to start downloading before you do trash, because the download button gets in the way of the trash. You then come up here. This is important in order. You have to do this in order. You double download in weapons, then you finish fueling the fuel, and then you open the weapons task, and then you finish fueling. Now you have weapons open and double download if I wasn't being slow. You then come over here, you do leaves while weapons is up. You have to finish weapons before doing the trash, because the weapons gets in the way of trash, like the download button, but more. You come over here. The rest of navigation is normal. There is no alterations here. The rest of shields is normal. You would go down here to do comms, but I believe I accidentally did it already in electrical instead of doing the weapons divert. So instead, you come over here, you get a 5 stack. You don't need to get a 5 stack if you didn't do double trash in cafeteria. You come down here. If you did do the double trash in cafeteria, you would only have 1 trash left to do, so you would just multitask it and start doing it while you're walking up. Unfortunately, I failed the double trash, so I have to do both. You come down here, so you come to comms, you do double downloading comms. There is a quirky thing about the download task that lets you close a fuel instead of closing the actual task itself. I think that's the best way I can explain it when doing this. But basically, it lets you, while you're doing the double download, it lets you come over here and get this upload started. You can then come over here, start doing this. You can start doing swipe card. Then you finish fuel. Okay, well, I didn't finish fuel there. I didn't finish scan either. You finish fuel, and then you finish the specimen task. That's the full Skeld route. I'll include chapters again. I should have said this at the start. And I'll include it for the rest of the videos. Anyway, that's the full Skeld route. This will probably be redone by Sports Ball when he gets the chance to do it. Yeah.